Eyes out. We're not savage. We're not animals. We're not aliens. We are humans and we are Americans. I know it's tough to know, not to hate on these days. And I was thinking sometime we get contaminados. I don't know how to say that in English. The hate get more powerful with more hate. The only thing that is more powerful than hate is love.
This is your Super Bowl halftime performer. This is who you have chosen to entertain an American audience? Last I checked, the vast majority of Americans are not fluent in Espanol. Fortunately, though, for Roger Goodell, hey, it's me, Roger G! Fortunately for Uncle Roger, Bad Booger has been working real hard on his English. Over the last few months, he has managed to learn 2 words that he can effectively communicate with an American audience. Ice out. Unfortunately, though, for Bad Booger, those 2 words will not be allowed at the Super Bowl. Yesterday, Roger Goodell was speaking to the media. By some miracle, someone in the media asked Roger Goodell a legitimate question. With the Grammys Sunday night being dedicated to anti-American propaganda, and with Bad Bunny being honored as one of the headline artists at the Grammys, the media wanted to know if Roger Goodell would allow anti-American propaganda at the Super Bowl. And to his credit, Roger Goodell told Bad Bunny that anti-American garbage at the Super Bowl is no bueno. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the main channels in the description below. According to Roger Goodell, Bad Bunny understands the platform that we are providing. The NFL's about unity. We are here to unite, not divide. If Bad Bunny admittedly struggles to speak English, then how in the hell can he understand a word that Roger Goodell is saying? All kidding aside, the expectation going into the Super Bowl is that Bad Bunny will perform songs where the vast majority of the American audience won't understand the lyrics, and the performance will be strictly professional. There will be no antics. There will be no anti-ICE propaganda. According to Roger Goodell, this performance is about unity. For the NFL's sake, I hope Roger Goodell is right. And look, more than likely, nothing controversial will happen with Bad Bunny, and this performance will be forgotten by next Tuesday. From the NFL's perspective, that is exactly what you want. The halftime show is a bonus. You don't want the halftime show overshadowing the actual game. But the NFL is taking a huge risk with Bad Bunny. Going into the Super Bowl, instead of people talking about the matchup between the Seahawks and the Patriots, which, by the way, this situation could not be any worse for the NFL, with Bad Bunny being a bigger star than both Sam Darnold and Drake May. He's going to be generating most of the headlines this week. Headlines which aren't exactly positive for the NFL, because the headlines generated by Bad Bunny are centered around his disdain for ICE, which means Bad Bunny is the opposite of what Roger Goodell is claiming. Roger Goodell is claiming that the NFL is about unity, but he books a halftime performer who is all about division. Not only that, the NFL booked Green Day as the opening act for the Super Bowl. The same Green Day who hasn't been relevant in decades. The same Green Day who has a severe hatred for Orange Man Bad. Someone please explain to me how that is supposed to be unifying. Someone please explain to me how the NFL booking two divisive performers represents unity. Once again, I think the NFL is trying to appease everyone. This is the same strategy that Roger Goodell has been using for years, and to his credit, it's clearly working, at least for now. The NFL knows that their fan base is willing to tolerate a lot of shit, but at the same time, they have to appease the wanker spankers in the mainstream media. They have to appease the lonely men that cheer for referees during NFL games. Me personally, I don't understand this strategy. This league has thrived for decades by appealing to American men. But for some reason, Roger Goodell continues trying to appease men who want to be American women. It's going to be interesting to see how many people turn off the Super Bowl during halftime on Sunday, or even if they turn off the Super Bowl. Turning Point USA has organized an alternate halftime show. Turning Point has organized a pro-American halftime performance. They booked some dude named Bradley Gilbert, Lee Bryce, Gabby Barrett, not to be confused with Gabby Newsom, the esteemed governor of the People's Republic of California. From my understanding, most of these artists are country music stars, which explains why Uncle KC has never heard of them. However, Kid Rock is going to be the headliner. But even if he wasn't, I would much rather watch Brad Gilbert than Brad Bunny. Because of all the controversy leading into the Super Bowl, it would actually be a win for the NFL if this bad booger performance is a performance and not a political statement. That would be a big win for the NFL, but it's also a huge risk because if bad booger goes off script, if bad booger wears anything even remotely political, Roger Goodell and the NFL will be dealing with the ass fire. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys later on the main channel.